Going guys, Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at what Franklin Clinton looked like as a kid and apparently as an old man. So I've done a couple videos on Franklin's past, his relationship with his Aunt Denise and Lamar and how they were his kids, but I've never actually got to cover this really cool Easter egg, which, believe it or not, is something I really didn't even know about, and you might not know about it either. So scattered throughout Franklin's house and even his aunt's house, you'll find older photos of him or sort of younger photos of him and his family, like his aunts and uncles, maybe even his brother, his dad, his mom, who we really don't hear a lot about throughout the game. But there's one image in particular that we can find in his aunt's house that's pretty telling as well. So it's a photo of Franklin actually like holding a basketball, I think. Now, in this photo, he's maybe 10, 11, or 12 years old. I'm really not too sure. But when I saw this, I was like, that's pretty interesting. I wonder if we can get more insight on younger or even older Franklin Clinton. And that's when I discovered the website childrenofthemountain.com. So this is one of the cults in the game. It's a pretty interesting group. They call themselves a world leader in self-awareness training, but it's one of the more interesting, I guess, fake parody cults or religions that they have in the game. So what you're going to do in order to get this started is you're going to go down to the bottom and you're going to enter the COM process stage 2. So that's what it was for me. Now, there's actually a password for this in order to get this started. The password is futility. So if you type that in, it should give you access to a payment page where you will literally have to pay $200 to go on any further. And then it will give you a quiz where you have to solve 11 puzzles in a certain time provided. The puzzles are various words that are supposed to make one giant sentence at the bottom. Now, you're not supposed to be able to complete this. It's very difficult to even get like 3 or 4 or 5. When time runs out, you'll have to end up paying $5,000 because you did not complete the process. And then once you do that, you will enter stage 3. And this is where we are going to find out younger and older Franklin. So the guy leading us through this is Brother Aiden, who apparently is this guy right here. And if you scroll through a couple pages, you'll eventually get through his paragraph of what he's trying to say. And then boom, we get to an image of young Franklin. He says, "Close your eyes." I said, close them. Now, I want you to picture how you perceive yourself as a child soiling himself. Good. Process that image. Put it somewhere safe. Now, I want you to picture yourself in 60 years' time. You're soiling yourself again. It's a metaphor for life. You need to pick up your excrement and fling it away. Now, imagine everyone you love is trying to kill you. They're closing in. You're trying to escape, but there's nowhere you can run. A little girl with a hatchet is singing songs. A college couple are making out in a car on a secluded road. So basically, they just give you some descriptions of what you're supposed to look like. And we get a pretty good view at both young Franklin and older Franklin, which is pretty nuts. Franklin looks really old in that photo. So if we actually grab some insight on Franklin, when the game takes place in 2013, Franklin was born in the year 1988. So that would make him 25 years old. So I would imagine that in that first photo, he was probably around 10 or 11. So probably in the year 2000, 2001, sometime like that. And then they tell him to fast forward 60 years. So in that last photo, Franklin would be 85 years old, which is really old to say the least. I don't even think that's the expected life expectancy for males. I think it's somewhere in like the early 70s or something like that. So needless to say, Franklin, according to this website, is going to live a long, somewhat healthy life, flinging his own poop around. But I still think this website is really awesome, and it gives us an insight at younger Franklin and older Franklin. Now, as kind of a side note to this, you can actually go back and complete this entire quiz, and you can actually get a t-shirt for Franklin, a Children of the Mountain t-shirt, but I didn't really think that was significant enough, but I did think this was incredibly cool. And it kind of makes me wonder, what would the main characters look like if we could kind of fast forward in time a little bit? How old would all the other characters work? And that's something I tried to do as well. You actually can't utilize this website as Michael or as Trevor. You can only do it as Franklin. So we're not sure how old or how young they could potentially look, but I did think this was pretty cool. A nice little Easter egg giving us an insight at the younger life and older life of Franklin Clinton. But anyways, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think the other characters would look like if they reached 85? Would they still be alive? I'm going to say Trevor no, and I'm going to also say Michael no too because of his like smoking and drinking. But let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comment section down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.